Oh, hi everyone. I'm here today in Broome with Kimberly Jiga, Francine, Richie's. And we just wanted to have a minute with you to talk a little bit about a suicide prevention package that Francine has prepared with her husband, Tony. Francine, can you tell us a little bit about Speaking Four Ways?
Well, this has come about in the last 5 years, where we've been coming back up home here to the country, and it's a result of talking to families that have been affected already by suicide and the trauma that continues in our communities and homes, and it's out of that conversation that we've been able to develop a package. It's a Christian based, so we have a lot of Bible verses with hope and love, but it's just teaching grassroots families, like sitting down with the families in their homes and just basically telling them, giving them ideas about how to cope when their loved ones hearing voices and things like that, how to talk to them and how to listen
And how to keep safe.
and to keep safe.
So, Francine, you're a Badi Jawi and Garajadi, a woman, Kimberly, born and bred. You're currently studying for your PhD at the University of Melbourne, which is where you're living right now. You're just up here for a short visit. You'll be the first person actually from One Arm Point to come out of there with a PhD, and you're doing a lot of art therapy, and you believe in the power of healing through art, and that's a lot of the work that you're doing, and you're driven very much with a program like this because you see there's a spiritual component missing, very much so, from suicide prevention programs, which I think is very necessary. You want to talk about that just for a minute?
Yeah, well, this is where young people and people everywhere are hearing voices, and that is a spiritual matter, and it's something that more that we're dealing with. It's not just flesh and blood, but it's a warfare. It's a spiritual warfare out there that we're up against. So it's just really informing people about this.
Bringing that extra component in that perhaps hasn't really been addressed previously.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
And with my art therapy, I'm doing visual arts therapy at the University of Melbourne, like you said, and this is my final year. I'm ready to submit, and my topic is healing through the arts, and it's using the arts, especially with traumatized people that have had generational trauma, with stolen generation as well.
Yep.
And they haven't been able to talk because of trauma, and then the art actually talks for them. So they're telling us their stories through their arts.
Through art. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Francine, you've done a lot of cross-cultural awareness training, which material that you've developed yourself, and that's been something that you've been doing for a lot of years. And so you use that, and that's a way of also explaining to other people that the past atrocities are impacting and manifesting themselves today. But we want to see our people do well. Especially we want to see our young people rise up and take their positions of leadership and also achieve their dreams and their visions and their goals. So this is something that's driving you, and we wish you well, and we thank you for what you're doing. And you're inspirational, I think, Francine, to be doing what you're doing and to be almost finished your studies now in 2019 after 5 years. And other young people are looking at you as well and knowing that that's completely achievable, and we do have a life to live. Yes. And we encourage people to make contact. If you want to know more about this package, or also if other providers are out there working on suicide prevention measures, we'd love to hear from you as well and work out and collaborate with you on how we can better serve our young people so they can live a fantastic life. Thank you, Francine. We wish you well.